Hey YouTubers, this is Justin with Mayberry Mini Trucks, and today is April the 18th, 2025, and a happy early Easter to everyone. And I'm going to do a new arrival video, and check this out. Everybody's been calling wanting a 4-door diesel. They're wanting to haul their boat. They're just wanting that. That is a super sought after truck. So I answered it and I got some in. Now we'll see who gets it. First of all, we're going to start off with this Hijet. It's a S210P, excuse me. These allergies out here are rough today. The wind is blowing. That's the vent on this unit. Super clean roof. No dents. Now we do have about 1 inch of pollen on this truck. We got a scuff mark there that I think will come off when it's clean. And look at those crystal clear headlights. So this, and no dents in the front. Even the Hijet is not faded. So, no dents around the top of the door. Now this right here, oh, that's another dirt. Now these just come in, they're fresh off the ship, and check out those Yokohama tires. And I mean, those are great looking tires, and they will go really good in the mud. Oh, this is a high and low too. So this has a high and low transmission, 5-speed. Here's your fog lights here. It has 40,017 kilometers. Super low mileage. Cup holder. Good looking interior. I don't see no seat tears. Look at there. And let's look under here. And a lot of people get the misinformation. If these seals right here, well, I've hit my phone. Give me just a second, guys. Okay, if these seals right here are messed up, you will get heat and stuff. If they're not, or if you start to get heat and stuff, check these out. Sometimes they slide off there. But this is a good looking truck. Got the factory jack. Check out the patina there. It is dirty. But minus all that, super good looking truck. Now these will go to be serviced next. And we will drive them there, drive them back. They'll get safety inspected, so they get driven several times during the process. Okay, we have a little bit of surface rust. That is surface there around here. That could be cleaned up. This is just showing you the raw mini truck. We have a little bit of surface rust. Very filthy bed here. Look at the bed panel down the side. We've got a few dirt scuffs, and but there's a little pebble peck and a pebble peck. Okay. Good looking frame there. New spare tire. Man, this bed panel is dent free. Now we do have a spot back here of surface rust, so check out that tire there. The wheels look good. Frame looks good. Underneath the bed looks really good. Now that someone has blacked this out, we didn't do that, so but a lot of them have that. Now they do, and I'm not saying that's a bad thing. Coming from the auto industry, that is probably a plus. And man, this truck's gonna clean up nice. This is gonna make somebody a good truck. Okay, another good looking seat here. This truck has been taken care of. So, this is the first one here. Now, we have another one. Excuse me. Here's the VIN. We have no dents in the roof. No rust around the windshield. Now we have some surface rust up here. I'm thinking a lot of that will clean off. The headlights are not as clear, but they're not bad in this one either. They're not super faded. Now it's got the black bumper. I tend to like the black bumper better. That's just me. Now these are not faded. These are tinted vent shades. Those are factory vent shades, but no dents in the front, no dents in the door. That is a good sign. Really good sign. And we have a high and low transmission, 4-wheel drive, diff lock, 24,491 kilometers. Wow. Now this truck is dirty, but this truck will clean up good. And check out the seat. It is not tore at all. Now, the dog did get in here the other day. So, with that being said. And I don't have to lift the floor mats up on all these, but look under there. Good, clean. Now, this is dirt here. But look how clean that is. No rust whatsoever. No rust around the perimeter of the door. It is dirty. And it has the Super Digger tires. Look under the bed here. And this frame hadn't been painted. So, some people like it. Hey, put the black rust prevention on it. Some people do it anyway. Some people like showing, you know, the raw frame. Is one better or disadvantage? No. It's just all depends on what you like. Now, this has no surface rust around the engine cover, which is a big thing. Check out the patina on there. So, no dents in the passenger bed panel. We have a little dent back here in the tailgate. And a little one. And I believe this is power steering as well. It is fuel injected for sure. And that means power steering. Now, here's a spot here on the bedside. It is not dented, but it's a scuff mark. So, and the passenger door, we do have a small dent here. Really small. Good looking frame. Look underneath this truck here. This is a good truck. One of these days, when I do a video, I'm just gonna say I'm keeping this one, I'm keeping that one, I'm keeping that one. But that'll be 40 years from now. But this would be one that I would like. It's got the diff lock, super low kilometers, good looking seats, good looking dash. All around. What in the world is this? Now, I don't know what this is or what this is for. I don't know. But somebody might have just forgot that in here, or there might be a purpose for it. I'm just going to be honest with you and tell you, I don't know. Next is the Nissan 4-wheel drive Atlas 150. And I had a gentleman wanting this, but he's going to have to watch the YouTube just like everyone else. The roof in this truck is good shape. We have some pebble pecks and some surface rust there. They've hit something, you know, you're higher up, so they bumped something up there. And we have a surface rust there at the drip rail. Bare minimum. But I want to make you feel like you're here. Lockout hubs. No dents in the front of this truck. No dents here on the driver door. We have a little peck here, but that's not a dent. Okay. No rust here at all. Good looking truck. The seat here, we have that little bit there, and that's just, it's not a hole, it is a seam. It's where like 3 seams go together, and the stitching has come loose. You have a cubby hole here. The dash is in good shape. The cubby hole, that's for stuff. Now this is a 5-speed with 70,000 and 260 kilometers. That is nothing for a diesel. This truck, keep this in mind, this truck has not been serviced, nothing. And we didn't have, every one of these units cranked when they got to the port. That is very, very good news for us. Okay, let's see here. The battery might be dead. I hope not. But, oh, we got to crank. The battery is weak, and this is AC. Let's see how well the AC works. Now, this is your four-wheel drive here, 5-speed. Here's your brake. The AC works. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. It's hard to ever see the AC working in these trucks. Man, this thing runs good. It does. Well, I could sit here and go over this. You got a cigarette lighter, radio, disc player, another cubby hole here, some stuff in there. Very interesting. Got your owner's manual over here, some other stuff here. Now that means a lot. This truck has the factory floor mats in it. The numbers are not wore off here. It does not take long you driving this, sweating and grit, to wear those off. Even here. The pedals, really good shape. I don't want to get out of here. That AC feels so good. Okay, and this thing we've unloaded is sit here, I think 2 days. I wasn't able to do the video. And then Tony did a video a few days ago, but it's still cranked. Unbelievable. You got to think these things are on a ship for a long time. Wow, no rust. This seat here folds up. You've got all that space in here. This folds out and folds down. Seat belts in the rear here, plenty of room, storage, gun rack, or this actually will fold down and make a platform where you can sleep. Check this out, got speakers here. Your fuel tank, not sure how many gallons that is, but I'm gonna say that's probably a 5, 10, 15, maybe 20, maybe 15. Now that's just a guess, guys. Alright, we have a few pings outward on this truck. Man, we have surface rust here in pebble packs. And you gotta think that's where everything's hitting as you're driving. Wow, that's a nice truck. All the rock and debris is slinging up towards the bottom of the bed. We have a few scratches back here and small dings. Now, look at the bed here. It's not been painted. If I buy this, if I was to buy this, Hannah, let me rephrase that. I know you won't let me have it. But a bed liner in here, all the way up there, and I would be putting a hitch on here. I'd be hauling hay. This would be going to the lake. We would be out on Sunday strolls, and the list goes on. Anyway, got a light there. I would probably change that to a LED for sure. This thing, touch it up a little bit, clean it out. This thing would be so nice. It is not perfect because we have that surface rust there, and where they bump into something here. Sure have. Look at the rest of the top of this truck. And we can fix that up there, but I want to show you the raw mini truck, whatever. So that's it. Now, this is the first one, Atlas 150 I've gotten in. There it is. Call if you need pricing. email us. We're closed tomorrow. Tomorrow's Saturday. So text me 336-970-3885. I will not probably get back to you till next week because we do have a lot planned. We got a little surface rust up there too. No rust around the seam of the windshield. Now this has where the candy caps here, but it's got a dent there and some touch up. We've got some faded headlights. That truck there would be close. I'm not even gonna say it. I get myself in trouble on here if Hannah watches videos. I'd like to keep that truck, but I can't. No seat tire. That's unusual. A lot of times, these right here, this whole chunk where you slide in and out is gone. So, it's got some positives to it as well. 540 kilometers, 5-speed, the 4 high, 2 high, and 4 low. I notice people are loving this unit because of that. Some surface, dirt, rust, that's it. No cancer. Very dirty. That is all sand and grit there. Just to show you. Look how that cleans up. Super good looking wheels on this one and tires. No dents there in the driver door frame. Looks really good. The truck is going to clean up very nice. We've got a peck here in the bed panel. Look here again. Dirt and mat. Them mats are good for crumbling up like that. Go to Royal King Tractor Supply. Get you some mat. Now this fender right here has been pushed back, and that would have probably happened at the port or transportation. Accidents happen. Okay, we've got a good looking tailgate here. I see a couple scuffs and a couple little dings. Now those are where it's made from. Now we have a little scuff mark up here. No rust in the bed or seam rust. And a lot of Diet Cokes, which I'm glad they're in here and not on the ground. We have some surface rust up here. Get you a good picture of that. And a lot of that surface rust, when we take and degrease it and we run like the bristle brush over it, it'll take that off a lot of times. And we have a dent there and a few little scuff marks here on the truck. This is just a super dirty truck. That's going to clean up good. That's going to make somebody a good truck. So we have this Suzuki here. The VIN again. Okay. Then we have this Nissan 4x4 Atlas with AC. I've seen people jack these up and make just awesome trucks. But anyway, then we have this Hijet here. Two nice Hijets. They are nice. So, thank y'all for watching. Please like and subscribe. All these trucks have to be serviced, inspected. They got to go through the process. Just so y'all know, bear with us if you do put a deposit on these. They will not last long. So, thank y'all, and we appreciate y'all supporting us. My number is 336-970-3885. Go to our website, email us at sales, and give me a call, reach out, text. Bear with me if I don't get back with you. I get so many calls. So, thank y'all very much.